From Meat Smoke Fire here, and look, she's not even here yet. Oh.
You're late.
She's late.
Late entry on the register.
Anyway, right. Good morning. I've got a bit of a sniffle and a cough, so excuse me on that. I was away skiing. Fabulous time with the snowcats. We broke a few of them, but hopefully they'll get better soon. Only 3, I think. Anyway, yeah, knackered knee and 2 broken shoulders. But other than that, there was 69 of us, so these things happen. Skiing's a dangerous sport. Anyway, so we are going to do 3 different cooks today, as usual. Not as usual, we're going to use the Charlie oven for one of them. We were on a course yesterday, a bread making course with Jay, who is Porterhouse Orangery. I knew I'd get that wrong. So we had a lovely class with Jay and Tara from Charlie yesterday, so we thought we'd use it today. So we're going to do one of our dishes that would work on the egg, it will work on the Charlie, they'll all work interchangeably. So we're going to do that today. And another dish I may put in there, because we're still smoking a lot over there. I think last time I hadn't cleaned it, and I still haven't cleaned it because I've not been here. Anyway.
Excuses.
So let's just show you what's going on. If you saw the pre-thing today, you'll have seen I chucked in some beetroot earlier on. And they've been cooking dirty. You'll also see in here there are some red onions, which have been cooking dirty for about the last 45 minutes. The beetroot have been in for an hour. The red onions for about 45 minutes, and they're going to go onto our tarte tatin. So that is going to be the first dish: a beetroot, red onion, and goat's cheese. Andrea doesn't like goat's cheese, so that is optional. Tarte tatin. We are going to do our. I think I published them just before I went away.
No, you haven't published them.
Well, I put them on Insta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some crispy potato cases with bacon and eggs in them, and they're good. So we're going to do those, and hopefully I'll make them a bit more runny this time. And then with some leftover dough that we got, excuse me, because we've rolled out a big piece of puff for our tarte tatin, the leftover bit we're going to make into some Margherita, what are we calling them?
Puff pastry swirls.
Puff pastry swirls. There you go. So, right, on camera today, she's back with a brand new hairdo. Andrea is back.
Yeah, we'll see how long I last.
Yeah.
See if you break me today.
No, we've got the RB73 on. The fire is raging. Lovely. We've got Helena on the keyboard. And the full complement, Mama's here.
Yay.
On the red wine. Look at that. So we're doing well today. Full house. Right. So these I need to take out. So let me just grab a plate. If they're not fully cooked through, it doesn't really matter on the onions, because we're going to put them in a pan anyway, but that's soft. Now you could just fry them in a pan, but we've done them dirty because it gives a lovely caramelisation. So that's our red onions. Done 4 beetroot, so they go a little bit crunchy on the outside, and we'll peel those. So they've been in there at about 160 degrees. I am going to grab, should have thought about this earlier, but grab a rack. Don't need the convector. So we'll take that out. And we're just going to fry off some bacon. For our other dish, the crispy potato cases. So I'm going to open that up because we want it to go up a bit hotter. Open that up and we're good. Right, I'm going to blow my nose. Helena, who have we got on?
Morning cheese.
Morning, cheese.
Morning cheese.
Oh God, it's going to be one of those days.
Who else have we got on? We've got Franco.
Hello, Franco.
We have got Lord Lambert. We have got Sue Newton, who says, welcome back. We've missed it, the sessions. Ali, Sean, the Irish Egg.
Morning, Sean.
Mark, Cato.
Morning, Mark.
Ben
Morning,
Slater.
everyone else.
I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's in his tractor or.
Oh, we haven't
out.
seen Ben in a while, have we?
No.
What does that mean?
Well, I think they think you haven't been around much either. So.
Well, we've only missed 2 weekends.
Yeah.
We're still doing our 2 in January, 2 in February, 2 in.
Yeah.
The only month we're going to miss this year is September.
No. Most of June.
Oh, most of June apparently. Right. Too many classes in June, too much holiday in September.
Jane is on as well. Jane Bleakley.
Morning, Jane.
I think Martin, I saw Martin.
Right.
did you?
Hawkins,
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome.
Martin is back from his lovely holidays, missed the arrival.
Oh,
So
yes.
we're going to talk about that very briefly and then we might come back to the end. We have a friend who has just competed it's a rowing race across the Atlantic.
World's toughest race.
So, Fee and the team of the other three were the
Cold.
first female crew to row across the Atlantic in 45 days. And they arrived in
Jeez.
Antigua last night.
44. Give them credit.
Was it 44? Sorry.
44.
44 days.
Ocean Empower.
And my lucky brother's wife was there to see them in.
Wow.
Gutted. Anyway, lovely. Takes me back to when I sailed across the Atlantic 30 plus years ago. Anyway,
And the rest.
yeah. The beetroot, I've just put them in a plastic bag just to steam a little bit, a bit like peppers. It'll help release the
Those-
skins.
The skin.
The onions don't care about. Right, let's get on to something else.
Morning, Steve.
Morning, Steve.
Morning, Steve.
Right, over here. This is going to be our potato thing. Put that over there in case it's... Oh, no, it's all right. I have just warmed through some potatoes. I've probably got way too many here, but we need to get them on and cooking. So we are going to take the potatoes and grate them just with a normal box grater. They're just warmed through because it makes the starch go sticky. So I just need to... Should have done a few of these beforehand, shouldn't I? But you'll see. Don't worry about the extra bit. We've got loads of this. So bear with me while I just do this. Try not to grate my thumb, fingers. You probably enjoy that, you lot, but you know how it works. Haven't done it yet. We had people, nearly did it there. We had people using the box grater, the mandolin yesterday. Avoid. Don't use a mandolin. Dangerous. But yeah, great class yesterday. Just checking my Charlie isn't getting too hot. I want it about 250. It is just a little bit over, so I'll turn it down in a second. The Charlie works exactly like the big green egg, with air going in at the bottom, air going out at the top. And you just control it by the amount of air flowing through it. So let me just turn it down a tad. Just like you would the egg. Beauty of the Charlie though, loads of space. Not that I need it for this recipe, but anyway. Right, we've got our potatoes. So these are going to go into this, we've used this before, it's a muffin tin, cast iron muffin tin, so they're going to go into there. But what I want to do is season them a bit first. So I'm just going to put a little bit, and I overdid this last time, a little bit of onion salt. So you probably only need about a teaspoon for all that. That was six halves of potatoes, 3 big potatoes. So get that in there, give it a little stir around. And then I'm going to put a tiny bit of oil in. So this is just olive oil. Just so it fries a little on itself whilst it cooks. So probably a tablespoon. Zhuzh those around. Got zhuzh in early, that's pretty early for today.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put these into each one of these and just push it. So fill them up a little bit and then push them.
Like you would pastry.
Yeah, just push it up the sides, because what you want to do is you get crispy and you want to create a well, because what we're going to do is fill that well with egg and bacon. So I need these to fry off. So this is going to be a bit of a rush today, but we'll see how we do.
Keeping it tidy there, Mr. Williams.
Ah, I'm not tidy. Jeez, she's already having a go.
She was only saying what I was thinking.
Yeah, she cleared up after me yesterday on the baking class. She cleared up after everyone, pretty much. That's just what she does. She makes everyone feel bad and then, you know.
That's rude.
I'm joking. So get them in there, get them pushed up the sides, because these want to cook. You want them to go crispy, and then we're going to load them up with eggs and bacon. Right. So you can see, I am a messy chef, you all know that. Cook, I'm not chef. But you can see the idea, get them up the edges, and then get this into your egg. And we're going to bake this. So this egg over here, 200, 220, just pop it in, and we're going to bake those. And they'll probably take about 15 minutes. I'm going to wash my hands.
Off you
So
go.
go and
Later.
see her. I'll just tell
Rude.
Rude.
Who's on, what they're cooking.
Has anyone got any plans for this weekend? Anyone doing any cooking? Recipes will go up this afternoon. They are nearly all written up. I just need a couple more pictures. What else can I try?
Hello, Chubby. Chubby's just joined.
Oh, has he? Bless him. Oh, you've just missed out. We've just done a little shout out for Fee, Chris, on the Ocean Empower team, and what a great result they've got. Oh,
Yeah.
someone's
Haggis
got
tonight.
haggis tonight. Who else is celebrating Burns night? I don't.
Yeah.
We didn't plan that very well, did we? We haven't got anything.
Could have done a burn
Oh
sign.
no, I don't think we have. Have we ever cooked haggis on that
No.
big green egg?
Don't see why not. Right.
We haven't. No, Mark. But I might see if I can get one and then try one a
Yeah.
bit late.
I think I've got one in the freezer.
What?
Of course we have.
Don't know how that happened, but we might have one in the freezer. Right. We are going to use, this is for our tarte tatin. So we've got our potatoes going. For our tarte tatin, we're going to use a Solid Technics pan. I'm going to take these onions, which are going to be super hot but gooey and part cooked already, so it'll speed everything up. Just take the outsides off, which you should just be able to do. You don't want this crunchy skin, it's just the normal outsides. Take those off, get all that gooey inside out. Just need to do all of these, and then we'll get them into the pan. I'm going to fry them. I have forgotten my sugar, Helena.
Okay.
Forgotten the main ingredient. So light brown, please. Light brown soft. So we're going to get these in there, and we're going to make a sort of caramel that goes around these. So it's just going to be some sugar. I'm going to put some sherry vinegar in there because that is just delicious. And then we're going to get these going. And then the beetroot will go on them. So once these are frying, I'll then prep the beetroot, which is just peel them. Should have thought about this a bit more. It's not that exciting, the peeling bit, is it? But you know,
gotta
you
be
get
done.
to see, you get to see it. So these, let's get rid of that. You just want them fairly thin. You can see they're already lovely cooked. Thank you very much. Beautiful. So these are all going to go in, and these will be the topping for our tarte tatin. Bits of onion flying all over. Oh, lovely.
Lush.
And to it, I'm going to put about a tablespoon of sugar. Don't need all of that. About a tablespoon, and then this can go into the same egg. So we are using one egg. So I'm going to budge that up a bit, plop it in, and off we go. And then I'm going to come back and stir that in a minute. So I'm just going to wash my hands. Guys, can go in the bin while I'm over there.
I would. Maybe this will be the year he tidies up top. What do you reckon?
You should have seen. Literally yesterday, chopping the coriander, it was all over the floor. That's
No.
why I cleared it up.
Dirty little cat.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Tissue's all a bit dry, a bit wet, sorry. Can you grab me a tea towel?
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look at our bacon. So, frying off. So you could do this in a bigger pan, in a cast iron pan. I'm just using one of the Solid Technics pans. Just want it to crisp up a little bit because this is going to go in those potato thingies.
Rusty cakes.
Yeah.
Cases.
Yeah. Right. Let's blow my nose. Let me show you what we cooked. One of the dishes we cooked yesterday. And I've forgotten the name. What are these called?
Halal.
Not halal.
Halal.
Challah bread. So Jewish challah bread. So we made these on a Friday because they typically eat them on a Saturday. So we made these yesterday and they're dead easy. So we'll probably make some of those. But they were great.
And what do you know? What makes them different to ordinary bread?
They've got sugar in them.
Yes. And egg or oil.
Oh,
Is
egg.
it- is
Yeah,
it-
we put some egg in them.
Yeah, it's
Typically they wouldn't have egg in them. So they puff right up because they've got egg in them.
They've got oil in it. It's
But-
an enriched bread.
Yeah. They're pretty damn good.
Brioche.
Yeah, they're quite sweet. So really really good those. Right. Our onions are frying. our bacon is frying. So this we just need to crunch up a little bit. So what I might do is just get rid of a bit of that oil. And this is a bit of liquid in there. I'm going to pour it onto the affair. You can put it in a pot if you had one, but that will crisp up then. Right, let's stir our onions. So can you see the sugar is melting into there, so you want to get your onions in there and melting. You've got some of that bit of skin on there, but that doesn't matter. You don't want to overload this because it's going to have, it's probably difficult to see in the sunshine. Yeah. But we're going to get that in there. So let's get our beetroot in there. Hopefully those will go a little bit faster. I might actually chuck them in the Charlie. Let's do that, just to speed it up, because it's slightly hotter. Can you see our Charlie oven in here? We've got charcoal at the bottom. I'm just going to get another glove. I've got a baking stone at the top. I'm just going to pop these in. So loads of space. That's what we love about it, but it works exactly the same way. Right, let's have a go at these beetroots so you can see what's going on here. I feel like I'm rushing. Lot to do. So our beetroot, take the ends off, and then you can peel them by hand if you can. I'm going to, for speed, I'm just going to take the outsides off with a knife. No, it won't take long if I do them like this. You can just peel them.
Are they fully cooked, Nick, the beetroots?
Yeah, they're cooked all the way through because they've been on for about an hour and a half.
Okay.
And it'll make them gooey in the middle, gives them a lovely smoky texture to them. Daniel Clifford at Midsummer House, we've talked about this before, he does them. 2 Michelin starred restaurant, they do them exactly like this, but they scoop them out with a spoon, cut them in half, scoop them out with a spoon, and serve them with goat's cheese. So this is sort of maybe a little bit of a nod to him, not really. This is our recipe. But yeah, so let's get the outsides off, because we need to get that back in and cooking. Right, got those out the way, and these you can just either halve, which is what we did before, and then cut into about a couple of millimetre, 5mm widths. And all of these then can go into that pan with the red onions, and they'll be part of your tart. You've got a bit of that smoky outside on there, which is going to be delicious. Right, they're all ready. So I'll grab that pan, bring it over. 1 second. And we'll scoop those straight into the pan. And we'll take these, give them a stir. So now we've got, sorry about the light, it's really difficult to see, even I struggle to see it, so the camera might be rubbish. So we've got that nice sugar in there, making it sweet. We've got the onions. Now we want a couple of other things, so I'm going to get 2 things. I'm going to get a little bit of vinegar, so I've got a sherry vinegar here, Spanish sherry vinegar. So probably about a tablespoon of vinegar. And then just going to put some thyme in. I'm not going to bother chopping it because we're going to put some on it a bit later, and it's fresh, so the stalks are good. Get that thyme in there. You smell that thyme, Andy?
It's really pretty.
Yeah. We'll give that a couple of minutes just to cook down that a little bit more, and then we'll put the pastry top on it.
Smells lush.
Right, bacon.
Okay.
I've left my only spoon over there, but I'll grab it. I can't believe I just put 1 spoon out. No, we're good. So our bacon's crisping up beautifully. So this is homemade bacon. So did we do? I think we did this as part of the cook. This is our homemade bacon again, just crisping up.
Didn't we do this
pre-Christmas? Yeah. And we backpacked it.
One,
We backpacked it, so it's lasts for months. Yeah. So that's that one. Right. While that's finishing, that's going to take a tiny while. I'll do my pinwheels.
Swirls.
Swirls. Not allowed to call them pinwheels. Jeez. That can be a dirty plate. It's
Another
just
one. Thanks.
yeah.
Good job. Okay.
You know me.
Yeah.
Right. thought I bought a scraper
You
out.
did. You used it with your potato.
Oh, there you go. There it is.
You're welcome.
I just couldn't see it. Let's just scrape our board down. That's fine.
The fun fact I told you about the history of Margherita yesterday.
Yes, Margherita means 3 colours. Is that right?
Yes, it was a Margherita pizza was developed for cream Margherita of Savoy by a chef, and he used 3 colours. So it's
The
red,
colours of the Italian flag.
yeah, red, white, and green. So red being the tomato, white being the mozzarella, and green being the basil. Who knew?
Well done,
Wow.
Helena.
Yeah.
Top of the class, even though you were late. Just saying.
Right, over here.
You're welcome.
Ask me one of
This
those
is the
days.
new me. Not taking anything, Glam.
Sorry, banging and crashing and... Right, let me... So, we have already, because it's dull to do on camera, we've got some puff pastry. So, this piece of puff pastry is 1/3 of a block. You know the little blocks you get? We rolled it out and this is 1/3. So, this is what we're going to make into our pinwheels.
Swirls. Swirls.
Swirls, sorry? They're loving your facts, are they? Yeah. Oh. So, we had pizza the other night, probably the best pizza we've ever made.
Yeah.
We used a new flour, more on that another day.
I love it.
No, because we
Tease them.
We
Nick,
used
tease
another
them.
flour yesterday in the cooks, and it was hopefully incredible. We'll tell you more about it. So we've got our pizza topping. So this is just tinned tomato, bit of garlic, Italian herbs. I put chili in. You don't have to do that. Bit tomato puree, and just cooked it down a bit because we like a little bit of a spicy-ish topping on our pizzas. This is leftover pizza sauce. If you don't use it all, you can freeze it. So we'll have some of that.
According to the recipe, you're supposed to leave a little bit towards the edge and then put some water on it, which we didn't do.
Okay, which I've now ruined.
Not done.
Yeah,
A little bit earlier would have been
yeah,
helpful,
yeah.
Helena.
Thanks for that. Yeah. Right, brilliant. Yeah. We have some pizza mozzarella that we're going to grate. So I've got my standard grater. I'll get rid of the most of the
Potato.
potato off it.
Ready for the squirrels.
Yeah. Squirrels love us. So we're just going to grate a bit of this mozzarella. Now it's a bit rubbery,
Wobbly.
so just be careful with it. That's probably enough. And we'll just sprinkle this. So it's just like making a pizza.
No, Helena doesn't like overkill.
Helen's not a big cooked
She's-
cheese fan.
No.
So yesterday we made one dish that was totally not up her street because it had lots of cheese in it and then it was topped with melted butter. So, but hey, she ate it. Right, cheese. We have some basil. I know. We've got some basil in there because 3 colours, so we'll just tear a bit of basil in. I need to go and check my crispy potato thing because it is warm, that oven. Don't want to burn them. And then we're going to put in some olives just because we can.
Love olives.
Oh, do you? Ah, so these are the Picante tinned olives and they're lush. I got them from Majestic.
Oh, the wine one.
No, I wasn't buying wine, obviously. Let me just check these while that's still doing its
Do
thing. So, we don't want to burn them. Oh, they're looking good. Can you see they're starting to crisp up around the edges? They're not quite there yet.
Oh, look.
Yeah, but they're perfect. So they are nearly ready, but these are going to be good. So then you take your pizza and you roll it. Now, what I am going to do, I'm just going to put some tomato sauce on the edge, but you roll it. Get it nice and tight. Stuff that stuff in there. Obviously this is just going to stick shut because that's how it works around here.
Yep.
Take an end off just to clean it up. I'm going to get back my bit of paper. I'm going to do my usual thing. So fold it. In fact, I don't need to because it's square. I'm using the Charlie, aren't I? We'll have a square one. I'll get a piece of, I'll get a baking tray so that we can put them on there. And we are going to chop these into about 1 centimetre. So any leftover dough, just chop them up centimetre. Now you could egg wash them and do all of that. Can't be bothered with that. You don't need to, but you can pop them on. So these should be the first thing ready, I think.
I'm thinking that all the plastic food pots that I bought back
Are going to go home with all this stuff in. So they can then go straight in. So let's pop them up the top there. We've got a baking stone in there, but they're on a tray. They're high enough up there, and they'll just cook away. They'll probably take about 7 minutes, 6, 7 minutes, something like that. Let's have a look in this one. I need to find my wooden spoon. So can you hear that all bubbling away? Perfect. Now, you are supposed to cool this down, but we're going to have a go without cooling it down.
Well, it's chuffing cold out here,
Yeah.
so do you know what I mean?
I'll do it on here. We go straight on the top. Hopefully, when the steam clears, you can see that. Jeez. So what you've got in there, you've got beetroot, you've got onions, red onions, all of that. Now give it a couple of minutes, just to, because I'm going to put pastry over the top, and I don't want the pastry to melt. So we'll give it a couple of minutes just to cool a tiny bit, and then we'll get it back in the egg, and then we'll come and have a look at these. Our potato cases.
Cool.
Right. So.
Meanwhile, you can clear up that look.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. If I just make a slight tidy up, because we'll bring that pan over. I'll pop that on with our dirty bits, and then I have already rolled our pastry out. Okay. Slide that out of the way. Now this is bigger than that pan. That's the key bit. You've got to have it bigger, because then you want to cut it to the size of the pan when you bring it over. And the easiest way to put it on, you'll see the bakers do it, is just roll it around your rolling pin. And then you're going to roll it back onto your pan. So, let's grab it and see what happens.
Oh, you know.
So there is our lovely top bit. Now there's no goat's cheese in it yet, because we're going to put that on later. So.
Oh, we do.
Not on your floor, sir.
Oh. So, roughly, it's going to be warm. Chop round the outside of the pan with a knife like that, and then tuck the edges down. So if you've been on one of our classes, you'll see us make a tarte tatin like this. Tuck the edges down, pop it down, and then just put a little cross in the middle to let the steam out, and that is ready to go back in. I'm bombing through, so that can go in. So that is our tarte tatin, and that is going to take about 15 minutes. I think you said, didn't we? 15-20 minutes. So bear with us. Right, I've got to fill a lot of space.
Meanwhile, we could go in the garage.
What? What are you on? Right, let's have a look at our pastries.
Okay.
Not our pastries, our crispy baskets. So, they're starting to crisp up on the outside. I'm going to do them, so this may be a bit early, but I'm going to take them. You got it? Shut it. We'll come over here. I'm going to go and grab my bacon.
Nick, I think you're okay. Do you want to give it another 5 minutes? It's only 12 o'clock.
No, but it's going to take a little bit to cook. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Lovely crispy bacon. That's what everybody likes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we need to load these with eggs.
That smells nice.
Right. I'll slow down now. I feel like I've got a bit of time. We've got stuff going in there. We've got stuff going in there. It's all good. So just don't touch the pan because it is incredibly hot. I'm just going to turn it around. So take your eggs, and if you made your baskets well enough, they can go into there. One in each. These are good. These are really good. And these are going to take about 7-8 minutes to cook once I've loaded them. And you're saying, well, what about the bacon? Well, the bacon just goes on the top. So we'll take some of this crispy bacon. And it will sink into your eggs. And that's why we've already cooked it. If you didn't cook it, you shouldn't do this with your fingers because it's so hot. But
I was going to say.
yeah, but we're all right. And it will sink into your eggs, and it will cook inside your eggs. You see
I haven't
those?
had these.
No, they're brand new.
Ooh.
I'm going to stick them back in the Charlie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Go wild.
Or I've broken one of the eggs.
Oh.
That's all right. We'll put them back in the Charlie. There you go. But if you had them in your egg, just put them back in with a baking tin. They're going to take about 7 minutes. So can you set a timer on those for 7 minutes? Right. So everything's cooking. Let's go back over. So what have we got?
I've got second time wrong because your pinwheels are.
What have we got to talk about?
So Jay's just joined, so you might want to showcase the breads again.
Oh, so we were talking about Jay from Porterhouse Orangery. Follow her. These are some of the breads we cooked with her yesterday at the Charlie class. We also did some peed, which are the Turkish pizza boats that we did ages ago. Oh, they were so much better yesterday. Yeah.
And then khachapuri was the other one, which was like a same kind of boat shape but with cheese. And then you cooked it, you took it out and you put an egg yolk in it and you whisked it back in and put it back in. It's good.
Yeah. So these are quite sweet. Right, we've got
We're gonna
three
try
things
some
cooking.
later.
Three things cooking. What do I do now?
Sing.
Dance? No, don't.
Not going to dance. Sniffle is what I'm going to do.
Tied to the garage?
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't think I've got. So let me tell you what some of them were cooking.
Yes.
So Mark Cato
Yes.
has been
Who we
bought-
met up in Leeds at Grill and Ember.
Yeah, he has just been and rescued the same olives from his cupboard because he's going to pair those with his haggis later and his martini.
Oh, they'd be good in a martini. Not sure about with haggis. But yeah,
Karen
definitely good in a
joined a
martini.
bit late because she'd been to buy a haggis, so we've kind of
Oh.
missed out from that.
We should have done a haggis. I've definitely got a haggis somewhere.
No, nobody believes it, and
No.
actually,
Trying
Franco,
to find anything in our freezer. Our freezer,
You haven't got
Franco.
enough hours to
Our
go
freezer is
find it.
worse looking than our garage.
no, that's what he's already said.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I've told him.
I'm in charge of organising the freezer. Or not.
That's a lie.
Mama nearly spat a red wine then.
Who else?
Oh.
So I think Martin. Oh, that's the first timer. So that was your pizza wheels.
Right, I'm going to have a little. Should we have a little look? I don't think they're done quite yet. Not far off though. Have a little look at the top. Oh, look at those. They're not bad.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
You see those?
Hopefully,
Yeah, and our eggs down below. We're not far off from both of those. It's our tarte tatin that's going to be the struggle. Come back over, Andrew.
So Martin is doing a whole fillet tomorrow.
Whole.
Fillet
Yep.
tomorrow, and he said he's trying to replicate the Ivy shepherd's pie this afternoon. And I
Ooh.
didn't get that. When I
Ivy
first-
has in the restaurant.
Yes. Now I made a shepherd's pie whilst you were away. It wasn't on the egg. I thought it was going to be a disaster because I overcooked the mince. I got distracted.
She burnt, otherwise known as burning the mince.
No, it was beautifully caramelised.
Yeah.
Actually, it was amazing.
Cool.
Well done.
Right, minute on the pizza wheels. We'll get those out.
Okay, so
Then
I've
we've
got
got-
a question for you. So
Yes.
I've got Olive Smith on. He said, "Oh, so many barbecues." Smiley face.
Yeah.
We experience using a Cypriot barbecue.
No. Is the answer.
What is a
I'm just
Cypriot?
going
Aren't they the ones with like troughs with lots of kebab wheels and?
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
We're doing like things like koftas and skewers.
Yeah, koftas and
souvlaki
skewers. But
and-
correct me if I'm wrong. No idea what a Cypriot barbecue is.
Okay,
We've
let's
got a
ask-
lot of barbecues though. We're going to be doing more of this where we use something different. We're going to use the affair a lot this year. We love the affair, so we'll show you how that works. But we'll still use the eggs, of course. We love the eggs. But we'll use the Charlie as well. We love the Charlie. Look at that smoking away. Yeah. Yeah. Should we get our pinwheels? Pizza pinwheels.
Swirls.
Swirls. Sorry.
Swirls.
Margherita swirls. Let's grab them.
Your brother says, "Are there any new gadgets?"
There are some new gadgets coming.
And
There
he
is,
also wants to know if you've got a hand-me-down bike.
I can probably sort you a hand-me-out-down bike.
Well, that's not a surprise, is it? I mean,
We've got a few of those.
Shall we look and see how many?
No. You are in
One day-
trouble, young lady.
One day I'm gonna Go to the garage.
These are our eggs, look. You see they're still wobbly, so they can stay. And then we're going to put chives on the top. Pizza wheel, pins. I might give them another minute.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
they need a little bit longer.
Another minute. I brought the chives out, yes. The only thing I didn't bring out was the sugar.
Oh, well.
And our tarte tatin is smoking away because I need to get this barbecue clean. But we'll have a very quick look so you can see what's going on. Can you see it sort of puffed up? We want to get some colour on the top of it though.
Definitely.
All of that caramelisation is going on underneath. It's going to be good. So bear with us.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a push to try and do that all in one cook, but bear with us. What? Oh, here we go.
Franco's going to bring a miner's helmet with him in July to find the haggis in the freezer.
Oh, there you go, Matt. Yeah.
And
We'll do a haggis curry. Is he on the curry class?
yes.
Yes, we'll do a haggis curry, Franco. There you go.
You'll forget that.
I
And you
know.
can take a bike home with you.
But leave the skis behind. There's all sorts in there. Alright, pinwheels in 2.
Oh, dear.
Anything else? This is not very exciting because we're all cooking everything. So what's going to be big this year, do we think?
How long will they keep?
Well, they're still soft because we put
I don't
yeah
know, I'll maybe ask Shay.
Yes.
we put them in an airtight container last night. They were softer last night. I'll give you that.
Yeah, no, just
But
interesting.
we'd eaten
But I
so
mean,
much yesterday.
They are freezing out here now.
Yeah,
Do you know what
it
I
is
mean?
cold. Yeah, go next to the fire. I'm
No,
joking.
because you'll drag me away and then I won't, you know.
No, I mean definitely a push this year to work more outside cooking on different things. So that's what people are talking about. So we will use the affair a bit more with James and the guys from House of Charcoal and Fire On. We're definitely going to use the Charlie. We love the Charlie. What's he saying? What's Mama saying? Gee. Anyway,
Got lovely flat ears.
flat. Oh,
Oh
God.
my gosh. This is getting desperate
Oh.
now.
Yeah, let's get those pizza wheels out. They're done.
Tell them your facts about the egg.
Hang on, we're doing the pizza wheels.
Oh, yes.
Right, they're coming out. How are these
Can't
eggs?
even see.
They're good. We're taking those out as well. Can you see? You don't want to go too much more. I need to get them out, and that's the tricky bit. So let me put them over here for a second.
I cannot see looking
Yeah.
at there, so
Yeah, it's a.
really sorry.
Yeah, we've really
Some big burly bloke keeps walking in front of me.
we've really suffered with Erwin here. But look at those, all nice and crispy. So we'll bring those over.
Oh, so 2 to 3 days. Spray with water, pop them back in the Charlie, and they'll be soft and fluffy again.
Oh,
Perfect.
thank you,
Thanks,
Jay.
Jay.
Wow.
That's, yeah. Look up Jay. She does all the classes at Lainston House. So look those up. But these are our
Porterhouse Orangery.
Porterhouse Orangery.
That's another timer. All the timers are going on.
Yeah. Well, I've got the eggs out, so we're good. I'm just going to slide these off.
More to fit in my box.
She's going to take. Gee, she came back with about 15 empty takeaway cartons this morning. We feed Andrea.
That's the least we can do.
Yeah, she comes and does all of these. So. But look at those, they're lovely. Right, I'm going to try and rescue. Might come and just do it here. Some of these.
I've got a fact.
Oh, go for it,
about
Mama.
eggs.
No, I don't think we should.
No, yeah, no, listen
Oh.
to this.
Don't go.
Has it been sanity checked?
Yeah.
I've no
Is it-
idea.
is
Apparently, it's James from James Martin.
Is it, it's not rude,
Is it
is it?
appropriate?
No,
it's
no,
not.
no.
no. If you're going to be frying an egg, right, before you put it in the pan, shake it, and then crack it into the pan, and the yolk will be in the middle of the egg, and not to one side.
Oh man, I'm
Really?
struggling today.
Did you hear that, Nick?
I did hear that.
Okay.
If he shakes it,
Oh,
he's
I've lost the bottom half on that one.
Oh, jeez.
They could have done with a little bit more cooking earlier. But you get the idea. Right, let's see if I can struggle another one out. I've rushed these.
Doesn't pay to rush.
I know. It's not Saturday kitchen, is it? Where it's Sunday kitchen or Sunday brunch where you've got
It's not.
a batch already made and
Listen, everyone likes a little.
oh, I've lost the
Prices.
bottom of that one as well. They could have done with a bit more, but otherwise, oh no, that one's all right. Apart from I put the thing through it. What we need is a little plate. Can you grab a little plate
Yes.
so that you can have one of these? But the photos of these are better because I've rushed the potato portion
They
of it.
look really good, Nick, I have to say. They do look good. Oh, that one's okay.
Yeah. But what you need to do... Oh, I need the chives. I'm just going to get some chives. So, chives. Need a few little bits of chives. Not that many. And we'll just take the end. Because everything should have some green. Put some chilli on them to make them red. Made a right hash of these, Helena. But what I'm going to do though.
Well, I think what it shows is sometimes you know.
I'm rushing. I'm rushing.
It's
It's live.
It's good, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
live.
I'm rushing.
You can't be perfect all the time.
No, it's brilliant.
Some
Right.
of the time would be good.
Yeah. And on that note, you can have one of those between you.
Yeah.
You can have a
Well
knife
done.
and fork. And you can cut into that, and hopefully it should still be running.
Let's have a look. This is
Hold
going to be
on.
the test, right?
God.
If it isn't,
Get in there.
It's not going to. Oh,
Yes.
look at that.
you nailed the runny egg.
I've nailed the runny egg. My crispy things should have been a bit more crispy.
There you
so-
go, Mum.
Oh.
Try that.
Need salt and black pepper.
Oh.
No, I'm joking.
Yes, they
Go and get them. Go and get them. Can't have that. Right. Let's get on the
They are
pinwheels.
looking really good.
Would you like one of those?
Oh,
You can have a
that's awfully
pinwheel.
decent of you.
I'll try a
Thanks.
pinwheel, and then we'll go and see how our tarte tatin's getting on. Oh, swirls, not pinwheels.
Oh, yeah.
Right. You're good. I'm just going to load this up so people can cool down enough. Not my finest ones of these, but hey. Put some of these swirls on. We'll get a bit of tarte tatin in the middle in a minute.
Oh, they're lush.
You like the swirls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Mum.
Come on, tell us how we're doing. I'm going to see if I can get another egg out properly.
Oh, it's got hair in it. It's mine.
Oh,
Send it back.
you can't say that on camera. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. And then we'll go and look at our tarte tatin in a second. The ones I did the first time, I had a little bit more time to do the case.
Delicious.
In fact, we don't need them. We've got three. Three is a good number. 3, 5, 7s. Always odd numbers. Should we have a look at how this is doing?
Lush. Yeah.
Loves.
I'll come this side. It's better this side.
Is it?
Yeah. I think
Oh yes.
so. Oh, look
You
at that.
see, we've got some nice colour on it.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So the underneath is already cooked. All that onion, all of that was cooked. So what we're going to do is just turn it straight out onto a plate. So I need another.
Gonna be glove.
Now, this might stick in the pan. It does normally. So. Some of the topping, oh, it's all stuck in the pan, hang on a sec. Oh. Didn't the other day, should have put more oil in today. Oh, I'll scoop the rest of the topping, hang on one sec. With all steam. Yeah. But hang on, let me put some more topping on. Now, if you're not rushing, and Tefal non-stick pans work as well. And then take a bit more of your time. Sprinkle it over the top. Hang on a sec. Just going to get a bit of goat's cheese. I know you don't want a bit.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Do it.
Just a few dollops of little bits of goat's cheese.
That looks so delicious.
This was so good the other night.
What alternative cheese could you use on it?
A bit of feta maybe.
Oh yeah, feta, yeah.
You just want something that's salty.
Okay. Yeah.
Salty. Mozzarella's got no flavour.
No,
so
exactly.
Mum was shouting mozzarella from over there. Zero flavour in mozzarella. Yeah. Yeah. A blue cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so, you know, some.
That looks so good.
Yeah. You can take your bits off.
Yeah.
There you go. So
Love
there is beetroot tarte tatin.
That didn't go down too badly. Look.
Oh, she's eating it all.
Oh,
sorry,
sorry.
Anthony, I'll come this way.
Stop it.
And then
Gone. Job's
Gone. Delicious.
just a little drizzle. Olive oil over the top.
Oh, that looks so
Extra virgin
good.
if you've got it. Now we were using some lovely olive oil yesterday. We'll use that. But there you go.
There's olive oil and olive oil, isn't there?
So, let me pick
Right,
it up.
go for it.
Oh, that looks lovely.
Bit rushed, but crispy potato baskets. Cook them a little bit longer so they go nice and crispy. They'll start to pull away. A beetroot red onion, so dirty beetroot, dirty red onions, but you can do them clean in a pan, just fry them, just bake the beetroot, or buy them already pre-boiled. If you want to buy them in a vac pack pre-boiled, that's fine. Excuse me. And then with the leftover pastry, just Margherita pizza wheels, pinwheels, swirls.
Swirls.
The whole. Oh, bless him. Now he's having a go with it.
Excuse me. Oh, I was like that all day yesterday.
That looks lovely.
That is good.
That really does look lovely. Well done, Nick.
Excuse me.
Well done.
Oh, hi Carlos. Sorry, I didn't realise you were on.
Morning, Carlos.
Hello, Carlos.
Let's play golf this week.
No,
When I've
not
got rid of
till
the cough.
you-
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Right. Anything we've got to tell people? Once again, well done to Fee and the what were they called?
Ocean Empower.
Ocean Empower team for winning the Cross Atlantic rowing race for the ladies.
Yeah. World's toughest run.
Yeah.
And they've
Oh,
had
God,
some. They've had the toughest weather conditions. There was a lady that's done it for the 5th time in that team, and she said it's been the most challenging one she's done so far.
Tell him no.
Normally at this time of year you get a tailwind, so it pushes you across. And they've had very little wind, so very unusual.
Nana says no.
Nana says no, apparently.
No, Rob
Who's
said,
that to?
Rob said have a sip of Nana's drink.
Yeah.
She said no.
Oh, that's what I was looking for, was this, yeah. Anyway, we are back on 8th
8th of Feb.
8th of Feb, and we've got a special guest. We've got Grace coming. So Grace is a young lady who has spent
Summer. I
the
think.
summer most of last year down at High Grange in Devon. And you'll have heard us talk about High Grange in Devon with Luke. She spent a whole year down there cooking and so on. She lives near us, so wanted to come and do some fire chef stuff.
Yep.
So we've invited her to come and cook for you lot.
Wicked.
So Grace will be here in 2 weeks' time,
Yep.
cooking. We don't know what yet. We're waiting for her to suggest. We'll be back, hopefully without the cold.
Yeah.
The cough again.
I think
I need
that's.
to turn this egg down.
I think that is it. We will. Oh, Grace is on. Sorry, Grace. I didn't realise you were on. Lovely.
Morning, Grace. So yeah,
She's very excited. So, yes, the recipes are almost good to go. I'm just going to take another couple of pictures, and
Yeah.
then they are ready to push the button, so they'll be up this afternoon.
without the coughing.
And if anyone's got any suggestions, we are going through a list of things where we think we've got some gaps. So we're going to try and plug some gaps in terms of food or ingredients that we haven't used. But if anyone's got a particular ingredient that they'd like us to try, then drop us a note.
Yeah, we realised we've not got a lot of the standard recipes. No mac and cheese. No. Yeah, there's all sorts that we've not got on the website that are things that you might
Have you
want
got
to.
cauliflower cheese?
No cauliflower cheese.
No.
Yeah. So all of those things we're going to try and cover. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that. Sorry I coughed a bit. Sorry I rushed the potato things. Although they don't look too bad.
They
That one
are
on the
delicious.
outside. They look.
They are
Yeah, they're
absolutely
not going
delicious.
cold. We need to go and eat.
Yes.
So we'll love you and leave you, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time. Have a great week.